and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls for Oblivion. We are in the realm of Oblivion as we last time discovered an unexplored gate to this hellish realm. So what are we dealing with here? We got two smaller towers, a crooked one, but that's hardly an issue, and a big one. Now, I think the gate here is complete folly. Ooh, there are mines here. Actually, I know that because before this recording started, I checked to see if the glitch with the mines was still occurring, and as you can see, it is. The turrets, however, are not glitched out. So, we have, for once, we're actually pretty limited on options in terms of exploration. Can't really go that way, and there isn't any reason to go over here. So, let's not do that. There is a path leading to the west. I'm not sure that the compass directions would make much sense when you're in another dimension. Right, so all I've done is that I've gone and cleared those mines. So I've not been out and eradicating hostile creatures. Oh, this is a bad spot. Ow! Going uphill facing a turret like that. So this isn't enterable. Can I loot? Perhaps. Oh, I could. Didn't mean to heal there, but, well, I don't suppose it will hurt to heal. Oh, that was just a burning corpse. Well, flame atronachs are a thing of the past, considering our level. What concerns me, though, is that I have not... seen any creatures yet. Did... Now, this one already fallen. I have not seen any creatures, and I have not seen any treasure, and, well... No, still doesn't look like treasure or creatures. Well, I'm certain that once we get in to the main tower, that creatures will be a thing. Okay, let's see, are there... I kind of expected the back area of the gate itself to hold an Oblivion cave, but it didn't. Little sticks. Not dangerous. They lower your speed, but that's temporarily, so it'll pass and then you'll be a-okay. Though I suppose if you're being chased by something, whatever that is, they could prove an issue if you don't have any means of defending yourself at range. But other than that, they're harmless, not like the Qa'Rajh root that actually will hurt you. And then there's the bloodgrass, which you think, well, if the spittle stick and the Qa'Rajh root is dangerous, why isn't... What does the bloodgrass do? Nothing, actually. That was the slowest landslide I have ever seen. Not a danger. Heavens of the abused. Okay. Sounds like I need some coffee for that. Oh my god! Can you not, like... Well, I didn't need the detect life to tell me that he was right there. Kind of annoying that they spawn right in front of the gate. Because this game doesn't have the best loading times, so... I saw... Ooh, that looks like a spider, Qa'Rajh, from the shape of the... So we can just go through here, which leaves us back to the Waste of Oblivion, possibly in a different area. And we might just do that, but... So that leads to a different area, eh? Right. Let's go outside and see where that leads first. Yeah, it's a spider, Qa'Rajh, but she can't do anything to me because she is down below. And she doesn't have a way of jumping up to get me. So... Unless she can climb on walls, but I really don't think that's the case. Right. Let's go out and see what is here. This could just be a treasure area, which means we have to go down through the hole. Which I will, obviously, but that's a one-way route. Ooh. Okay, so we got something moving about over there. The size could indicate a Qa'Rajh. Or a storm Qa'Rajh, coming right at you. It's a bit tricky. Oi! You what? Thank you. So where exactly are we? Ooh! Another one? Must be. Good thing I had an arrow for you too. She wouldn't want you to feel left out. Whoop. Glass short sword. Now that would have been useful had I not already gotten a long sword. Oh, a domed tower. That's a while. So there's a gate to nothing. So right now we're pretty far from anything actually. As all the towers are back there. Okay, no you don't. Ah. I see that fishy pot and I don't like its position. Yeah. Aha! Ah. Oh no you don't. The trick is to lure it into shooting. Ow! And then dodging before it shoots. That was the wrong spell. Okay. A lot of treasure here. Certainly worthwhile. Ring of Strength. That could be useful. Particularly in ways of getting... Wasn't the blood fountain supposed to heal me or give me regeneration? Well, it most certainly didn't. So I don't think you can actually enter these domed towers. Well, they do pose an interesting mistake. Alright. Why do you have to be so close to the turret? And why does the turret not shoot at you? Oh. If the turret shot at all living things that was close to it, I would be more than happy because that would be a fair deal. Okay, let's go ahead. Ooh, I dodged it. Woo. Okay, woo. Take a breather. So, we got Storm Matrix. Kind of slow to react. You don't really pose a threat. 8 gold. Not bad. Not bad at all. So we don't really have a need for gold at this stage. But, well, it's nice to have and... Oh! Sit down! And a shitty lie. Would you care to stop? I said. Would you care to stop? Thank you. Huh, I thought that arrow was lost. That it had gone into the lakes of lava, but, well, it did obviously not. So this actually brings us close to the main tower. Unfortunately, there is a gate standing in our way, which I don't have the means to open. I don't think so. You're supposed to be a guardian of the gate. Get a new job. I'm out of range, you scumbag. I hate those turrets. With a passion. And mine do nothing. Wait. So they make the sound, but they still don't explode. Boom. And that was not a mine, that was a turret shooting behind me. Okay, well, that hurt quite a bit. What have we here? The back side of the Oblivion gate, perhaps? What are you doing up here? Snowblind shield. I think I've seen that before, and I think I let it stay the last time as well, so this changes nothing. So the Oblivion gate is over there. And there isn't a way into the small tower, which otherwise would allow us access to the bridges, though this bridge seems to be a bad choice. It seems we may have to go down below. And I will do so if no other option is available to me. You do not get to shoot me out of range. Yeah, figured. So the detect life is really a useful enchantment here, as it means I can more or less calculate whether or not to run past turrets. That wall came in there. That works for me. Don't spill my coffee. No. So this just really. What do you got? There's nothing here. You're just a big ugly guy at the end of a long and winding trail. Well, okay then. Far be it from me to tell you what to do with your life. Treasure? Treasure? Nope. Data. That's not how you spell treasure. No caves. Okay. Well. Ooh. Spider money. I see that. Nice moves. Too bad this isn't the time for dancing. Well, it's too bad for you. As I'm not a dancer, I don't really care. Oh, I'm glad that lava doesn't come with ties, or there would be significant troubles here. That'll do it. Oh, there's a fish pot. Well, you coming this way? You're standing on the other side of the beaten wall. Well, there's no ground over there for me to stand on, so... Well, I can wait, or I can just come to you. So... This should up my marksman skill a little bit. Seems I can get back to the gate, or at least to a place close to it. Well, if nothing else, we're thorough. Shield of Mirrors. Now that is actually nice. I believe that's actually a glass shield, which is better than my elven shields. Shoo! And the thing about enchanted armor, including shields, you don't ever have to recharge them. So, let's see. I'm pretty sure it is a... Oh, I meant to sell that. Oh yeah, I never got around to it. So an elven shield. And shield of mirrors. It actually has less of an armor rating. Hold on. Is that right? Yeah, that is the glass shield. Why does it show up as less of an armor rating than the elven shield? When the elven shield is less in terms of light armor. Huh. That is weird. Maybe it's because that the elven shield is at it's at a high level of repair. Armor's getting increased. Nice. And a couple of... Now let's take a look. The glass shield is definitely the smaller of the two. Not covering a lot. So but it is of a better material. Ah, there we go. It was that the condition of it was, while technically not worse, the elven shield was just in a better condition, giving it a better armor score. So there we have it. It is pretty small, but I suppose that doesn't really matter all that much. Okay, where we were to go over here, yes. So what does it do? Reflect spell. So that could be useful in fighting off magical enemies. Is there anything back here? Well, if they're a creature, I would see them from afar, given my ring. If there's treasure, well, that's all the more reason to go over here. Okay, so there wasn't anything, and we come out right behind... Eek! Where did you come from? I was pretty diligent in killing all that was close to the gate, and you certainly not among them. So how did you sneak past without dying? Because I would have killed you. That's not true. Alright, well, we know where to go. seeing as the tour around really didn't give us much in terms of progress on the level of Oblivion. Basically, we just have to go around, find the... What? Huh? We have enemies respawn. That is not okay. Die. Thank you. No. Ow. God damn it. Okay. This is what I didn't want. Because as an archer, you have to stand still in order to loot and to fire. Which is something I happen to be doing a decent amount of. So are you telling me that the enemies over here have respawned or is now appearing? Because I'm not okay with that. I mean, I am okay with getting the extra skills and such, but I'm not okay with this... with creatures suddenly appearing. Good thing that I have my detect life ring on, so that I can actually see the bastards. And they are. Anyone defending this place? Nah, didn't think so. Any more stones gonna fall? Nope. But I walked on one and got hurt. That's great. Are there any more creatures spawned down here? You know, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. What? Oh. Well, yes and no. New creatures have not spawned, but the same creatures that were hostile before, surprise, surprise, they are still hostile. Because they think they found me. Oh, you're up on this level there. Well, that's a miss. I'm so angry! Why do you have walking on water when there is no water nearby? Oh! Oh, I was about to say, and then we're hidden. Oh. Geronimo! Skeletons, eh? Well, that raised our block skill as well as our blade skill. The block skill is not that important because it's not a major skill, but the blade is. And that is something that I do have an interest in. Brass ring, the lowest of the low in terms of ring value, but, well, it's still value. Raises up my... Let's see how we're doing for levels. Light armor is almost 75 and thus the next and thus expert. Blade is coming up at 50. Blunt is well, it's getting there. Eventually. Marksman. So we're closest in leveling up in blunt and in light armor. Well, those two go hand in hand, so I'm not really concerned about it. Okay, so sneaking is definitely useful here. Wastes of Oblivion. I don't know where that leads, but I think we have more depth to explore before we go. Bloodwell. So Bloodwells is, I believe... Hold on. If this leads outside as well, there's a good chance of it leading to treasure. And that is something that I want. Let me just... Wow, that was really dark. Right, and now it's going to be real bright because most of the colors in Oblivion are orange. Treasure? Yes! And right below the bridge, as I remember. Good. So now we have cleared out all the ways that we couldn't go, I believe. And that leaves us with only one way to go, which logically must be... Oh my... Whoop. Are you... So angry! Yeah, well, you're not making any friends like that. Where's my arrow? You know, the first one that you fellas snuffed from me. Thank you. And what were you? Magnus. Sundry. Yep. I don't care for it. Bring me up. There's a ceiling, and it looks as though there's a creature up there. Well, I'm sure we shall see it further once we get closer. This should lead out to the bridges. The large bridges, that is. Which may be treasure since they are not, from what I could see, passable. Well, treasure creatures, doesn't matter. I'll leave a good killing to be done. Ooh, there's a lot of them over here. What? You... There we go. Clean up on aisle 4. Now it's worth remembering that at the moment, unless using silver arrows, I cannot deal damage. Barbed arrow, heavy bow. No, I don't think so. That's a bit too heavy for its value. So here we actually have access to the main tower. But is that what we want? A lot of people up here. Oh, did you spot me? And he went into the lava. Unfortunate, but that's how it is. Barbed arrow once again. Was that a heavy bow? No, just a regular Daedric bow actually. That's the reason I'll take it is that while I like the aesthetics of the ebony bow does not do well against magic creatures. Whereto the Daedric bow counts as you using a magic weapon, which means that... Oh yeah, he's gone. Which means that it doesn't matter which type of arrows you use with the Daedric bow, as they will now count as being magic themselves. Right. So with a bit of jumping, we probably could make it into there, but I don't trust myself to make that jump. So, instead we'll go and clear up this smaller tower before heading into the large one. Could be fun. Oh, might as well. I don't know if there are... Well, apart from the Qa'Rajh, I don't actually believe that the Daedric creatures, as in, let's see what's up there. Maybe nothing. Alright, well, we shall take it to them if there is anything. I don't believe that any of the Daedric creatures actually have any resistances. They have a lot of hit points and they do a lot of damage, and they have decent armor. Well, Daedric armor is the best type of armor. But they aren't really... Yes, that was the plan. Alright, maybe that wasn't worth coming up here for, but yeah, you know. Actually, I was going for the fact that I thought I had seen a creature up here. As it turns out, I had not. The big tower it is. Now, it's been a while since we had a good Oblivion gate, obviously, because I have been diligent in clearing them out. And I'm kind of surprised that this one had eluded me. Not only have I not visited before, I had completely missed it. And I've been in this area of the overworld. So, alright, anyone spawning right as we do? You get an axe to the face if you do. There's one in there. See, this is where detect life is really useful. When they're just around the corner, and you want to get the jump on them. Like this. I'm still angry. Yeah, well, you're not particularly good at using that anger for something constructive, like, you know, dealing damage to you. Alright, well, your loss of life. Okay. Only one way in. Okay. Well, what is that? No, that's a way out from there. So yes, there is only one way in. Oh, don't mind. Don't mind that at all. Makes it a lot easier to... Alright. Oh, should also... So the detect live, unfortunately, doesn't help me detect things like traps. But it does help me spot where nasty enemies... What you gonna do? So angry. Oh. Did that? Now we... Oh! That's a convenient thing. When your enemies come right down to you. And no one else is nearby, and there isn't any traps to worry about. Good, good, good. Yeah, it is good. Potion of invisibility. Ah, yoink! I can imagine a couple of things where that could be useful. Mostly since we have now started going down the path of the Dark Brotherhood. Getting away! Gore Steeple. Oh, I will good Really, I could have just meated him, but well, when they line up like that on a silver platter, who am I to say no? Unfortunately, I believe that the... There's one out there. Which way are you facing? You're facing me. How unfortunate. You! so I can just walk all the way up. Or I could take the teleportation portals, but I mean, I got legs for a reason. Got legs. And I think I know how to use them. Calm your tits down. Stop being part of the wall, will you? No treasure up here, eh? Didn't expect it, didn't expect it. Sigilum Sanguis. Alright, that's the top of the tower then. Okay. Enemy is right above. That's fine. And so now I can actually see where they are, which definitely a big help in getting up these towers. You move. I like the way you die. And you too. Son of a biscuit. You don't move. Is he seeing me? Or is he just generally angry? Really? Sneak attack? For that? Okay. Well, if you insist. That's a weird place to lay to rest, but oh! Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, he hasn't spotted anything, he hasn't heard anything. Unattentive twats. Mithril helmet. Already got one. Unless, yeah, already got it. No, you didn't have any money, but there is still hope. Ooh. And death. Well, not death, but I'm not really thinking. I'm dealing it out, dashing flawless diamond. I don't mind if I do. Actually, I think we need to change our rolls, don't we? 380, that's definitely more than... Yeah, we actually need to use glass arrows. Now we got a bit more punch to our archery. Not that needed, because even steel arrows are able to take down most creatures with the sneak attack bonus. And, well, we have a sneak of 100 by base. Okay. Well, that's another transcendent sigil stone for me to use on some nefarious stuff. Or maybe not nefarious at all. Well, we have about 20 minutes left, and I believe we have a quest in Bruma. We're not that close to Bruma, but we should be able to make it within the 20-minute range. Also, last episode got a little short, but yeah, it happens sometime. Right. You're still dead. Well, that is as it should be. So, I have not looked up what is needed for various Daedric shrines yet. I figured it's not really something that I'll go out of my way to do. It's more like, oh, there's a Daedric shrine. Well, Temple of the Ancestor Moth. That's probably going to be important. Down the line, let's see, what do we got? So, Silvertooth Cave, Fort Horn. Beast Maw. Okay. So basically we got some, well, there's a path. Might as well follow. And given that we are... What? Oh! Woo! You're using using your mouth to cast spells? That... I don't know, that doesn't seem like the most efficient. You have a lot of limbs. Wouldn't it be more efficient to cast through those and be able to sort of... Like, I know you need some of the legs to stand on, sure. But... Ooh, there's a bandit up there, I think. Oh, yeah.
I'll hack you to pieces!
Oh!
Oh, you will? Oh, I'm sorry, losing your friend. Ain't got time for you. Did you... What's... Oh, staggering. You killed yourself! Everything else, sure! Okay, I'm not... No! No! You take that back. What is it? Glass dagger. I can tell you if nothing else. I believe I actually used this. See, I've been to this camp, and how can I... Odd. I would have been fairly certain that I would have discovered that, but I suppose I didn't. That actually would explain why his arrows hurt that much, because they're ebony. Pretty good arrows. Not magical, but still pretty good. So that raised our light armor skill as well as our blunt skill. Blah 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 blah. Go bear. Buttons. Whoa. Clean yourself, bear. Okay, let me help you. So there are goblins up there. Or apes. It was definitely small. Silvertooth Cave. Oh. No, it was deer. And the skeleton. Oh, skeleton? What? Who summoned skeletons up here? Someone with a death witch. Alright, yeah, those deer are harmless. They ain't gonna do anything. So we want to head somewhat down the mountain. Whoop! Ogre! Your light armor is like a second skin after all those days and weeks wearing it. You have learned to move easily with it in combat. As an expert of light armor, your gear no longer intimidates. So that basically means... That basically means that if we take a look at our inventory now, all the Daedric, the light armor, should essentially be... Yes, you see now we have a lot more carry weight. This is important, because now we can actually go into and loot a lot more, which is essentially what light armor allows you to in the first place. Now even more outspoken. And there's something within. An ogre, judging by the sound. Yep, there he is. Blundering about. Can I make this jump? Huh? Yeah, well, if I actually try and jump, I might be able to. Rather than just check it. Ah, you know what, never mind. Well. Far be it from me to let that stand. Come out, whatever you got. You do not have to attack me. You're killing yourself, mate. Well, not sure he wanted that, but that's what he got. So what's over there? Another ogre. Well, no, a Minotaur. Ooh. Oh. Not so increased. Yeah. Not very impressive. Nope. Don't want that. Really? No treasure? Oh. That makes me kind of sad. But I suppose I did just whack the ever-living daylight out of you, so... Nothing over there, nothing there. Alright, let's just go down then. Right. So we want to head mostly north, as Bruma is mostly north. Well, north and slightly west, I believe. Actually, we could make the quest active, which more west than north actually at this part. Let's see. So we want accidents happen. Right. Now we have an idea of the direction. That looks like a.
Oh!
Yeah, mate. You made a mistake there. Thinking I was just a regular piece of prey, but I was a prey with an axe. So that didn't go well for you, did it? I also should be on the lookout for caves or anything that I've missed. I feel like I've been diligent in exploring this area, but, well, as the obvious last episode shows, apparently not entirely. Or at least not as much as I think, or like to think. I'm definitely walking in an obscure path here. Oh. Oi! Not that flash. I mean, not at all, but you might want to focus on living. Oh, what do we got? We got a dangerous shrine nearby. Ooh, what is that? Is that Boethia? Namira. Ugh. I think we'll need more flesh for that, but let's see. I'm pretty sure we don't have the necessary ingredient for that either, but... Well... If we do, I'll definitely take it on. Unless it's up that hill... Oh, it's right there. The worshippers themselves are not hostile. You are not the type of follower Namira requires. What does that mean? Oh, you seem like you know stuff.
Who are you? Why do you invade our place of worship? Surely, you don't think yourself worthy to visit Namira's shrine.
Shrine
A
of Namira.
place of blessed darkness. A holy place where we may worship in our wretchedness. Why are you here?
I wish you worship
You
Namira.
do. You are too pretty to worship in this place. People like you, like to hear you talk. When you are more loathsome, you may return. I tried the... You stand on holy ground.
Well, I'll be. We actually got a quest, but I believe it requires raising our infamy. Let's see. I've learned from the followers of Namira that they will only summon the data for someone repulsive. If I am to get their help, I will need to make myself less attractive to others. Well, I can't make my personality go down, but I can give myself infamy by... That it doesn't matter. It's really one of the Daedra that I kind of want to skip. Even... Well, not if I absolutely have to go that way, but... It's Bruma. And we made it... it only took us 10 minutes. Told you. Here's the road. And I haven't been here in a... Yes, a bear. Oi! Calm down, you furry asshole. Right. The road is filled with dangers and bears. And I happen to be a dealer of bear and danger removal. Mostly bear, but occasionally also danger. No bandits along here. They're further down the road, but not up here. Okay, it is night time, so that does mean that we cannot really sell anything at the moment. Well, it's morning, but...
You're a sneaky-looking sort.
I wasn't sneaking, I was running right at you in a green glowing armor. And you call me sneaky? Well, I'll be. Okay. Oh, so his house is one of those on this level. Right. Let's actually see what the quest says before we start doing anything. I must go to the city of Bruma, find Banelin's house and gain entrance. Once inside, I should stage a tragic accident. Right. Okay, so that really... He did say something about a crawl space, didn't he? That's the place. Now, wasn't there some sort of secret entrance? The basement isn't a crawl space above him, though. Right, well, let's see. Unless... Well, oh, this is actually bad because Bruma... I've entered Banelin's house. If I can gain access to the second floor crawl space and loosen the fastenings of the mounted head between 8 PM and 11 PM, it will fall on Banelin as he rests in his chair. If Banelin dies any other way, or if Grom is killed, I'll lose my bonus. Yeah, so Bruma is essentially Cyrodiil's Skyrim. They built most of the stuff underground to preserve heat, which means that the ground level, where other people would normally have the sort of living room, is considered the top floor. Okay.
You've got the hands of a smith.
Let's see, do we have any afflictions bothering us? I don't think we do, but... No, doesn't look like it. Oh, we actually gained a decent amount of stuff towards the next level. What we can do, however, is we can repair some stuff. It's not much, but it will raise our armor skill and potentially give us more stuff, or more room to carry stuff around, which is also kind of nice. That's one hammer down. Brilliant! Just one! So right now is not the best time for it to enter. This is my house, isn't it? Yeah, that's the... Wait, is this the gate? Yeah, it is. Okay. So this here is my house. Yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure. I was like, am I going into somebody else's house right now? And that really wasn't what I had intended to do. Let's see. No, it is downstairs. Downstairs. Everything's better right down. Yeah. What? Oh, maybe I actually didn't store things in the downstairs part because, well, I don't know. Oh, maybe it was here in the living room. Yes! Yes! Sunfire, that is nice. So there's some definitely nice stuff here. Fortified light armor, not bad. Let's see, okay. Do I have any stolen items that I could store? I do not. Well, I haven't really been stealing, so yeah, that explains it. Anything else we can stash here that, you know, we don't really need? Let's see, keys, they weigh nothing for the most part. And I believe there's only one that actually weighs anything. Let's see, soldiers, we don't have a need for that. But burden or feather, that's a lot. That's a, ooh, that could be really useful. Putting that on our armor. Can I store this? You cannot remove quest items. But I already used it. And that's a quest item too, okay. Let's actually do this because fellow, that is. Ah, no. That fire image on light. Ah, no. I forgot that I had to be in my inventory rather than. Okay, add item. Yes. We'll probably. This is light armor, so this is the best gear that we'll get non-story wise. So the helmet is not. However, those are not the best either. I need to find some glass greaves. Sure. Yep, nope, wrong one. Yes. Oh, no. No. Super light pants. Let's just see how much that effect will do once we wear it. So you'll notice that once we took the light armor greaves off, it seems we actually got less. That our stuff was actually weighing more. Ooh, 602! That's a lot of loot. Alright. In the next one, we shall attempt our luck at breaking in and crushing Banin. Well, it's not something that we do, but we make it happen. And between episodes, I will have sold whatever needs to be sold and be done with that. So, until next time, take care.